Is Mabrat Bayena. I use the pronouns she, her, hers, and I'm the executive director of Wish Drop-In Center Society in Vancouver's downtown east side. And I've been in this role for the last 6 years.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nick Wayara. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and I am vice chair of the board of directors at Wish. I'm actually one of the newest board members. I joined about a year ago, and I'm just really excited about our recruitment process.
Hi everyone, my name is Zoe Grams. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm the chair of the board of directors here at Wish, and I've been sitting on the board for about 3 years.
Brad, can you tell us a bit about what's going on at Wish right now and how you're feeling about recruiting new board members?
Absolutely, Nick. Yeah, and you know what? To be honest, I think this is probably the most exciting time in my 6 years in terms of recruitment. And that's because this is the first time that we've been able to grant write and fundraise enough resources to launch Wish into a really comprehensive 2-year organizational development process. And a big part of that organizational development process is both reviewing and also dismantling some of the governance structures that we have in place that, just by virtue of the way nonprofits work within society acts and charitable status, tend to be really inaccessible to some of the populations that we're trying to support and center their voices. So it means that we're looking for board members to join us on this process that's going to be 2 years and then beyond. And that feels really exciting, just to look for people who would be willing to work alongside us and who understand some of these principles around governance. Zoe, what has it meant for you to be on the board of Wish, and what work are you most proud of?
For me, being on the board is such a joy and a privilege because I get to work with wonderful people, people with a wide variety of lived experiences, perspectives, expertise, but all of us working really collaboratively towards a shared vision. And what I'm most proud of is actually this organizational development process that we're going through. So what that looks like is us reviewing, changing, and dismantling as many systems and procedures and ways of communicating as we need to in order to make sure that we're prioritizing anti-racism, anti-oppression, and decolonization in all of our work. What it also looks like is really assessing how are we prioritizing the voices and the perspectives of street-based sex workers? And how are we ensuring that it is their perspectives which we are ensuring influences everything that we do at Wish and all of our future decision making? So it's a really exciting time. What it looks like for new board members is that you would be coming into a deeply collaborative process. You'd be coming into a process that is still in flux. And we welcome anybody who wants to work on this with us, who wants to be collaborative, who wants to provide any perspectives that you have about participatory governance and ways of engaging in this work.
Yeah, and what the impact is going to look like on street-based sex workers that we're supporting. So Nick, we've been talking about pretty weighty concepts like anti-oppression, anti-racism, and decolonizing principles. What do those principles look like to you as a board member, and what does it mean in terms of the work of the board?
Well, I would say it means a lot of things. It means that we're able to show up with both our expertise and our lived experience and all the things that we're showing up with as folks in community who are doing, I think, really good work. But it also means that we're showing up with humility and with an understanding that the place that we're trying to get to as a board and as an organization is really centering the needs of street-based sex workers. And that means being led by street-based sex workers. And so we are on this path together to create the necessary change that we need to have the safety and the infrastructure and the resources to ensure that street-based sex workers not only are able to receive services and supports from Wish, but are able to lead and govern. And that means that as board members, we have work cut out for ourselves, right? To reckon with the ways that we hold our privilege and our power and how we're going to seed that and how we're going to be able to collaborate and bring the talents and the expertise and the lived experience of everyone that we are showing up for along with us on this journey.
Yeah, and it's certainly challenging because there's so many structures external to the organization that make it difficult to try to dismantle those. So that in my opinion, it also brings a really exciting opportunity to really do something different. And I think many of us maybe have served on boards or had to report to boards, and where it feels really disconnected from the work of the organization. So this is exciting. So we now invite you to take a look at our full call for board members, and you can find that on our website, our social media, and in the link at the end of this video. And in that, you can review our values, our commitments, and you can also express interest by answering the questions that we've outlined.
And we'd love to hear from you in whatever format you feel most comfortable with. So you could send us a video like this, you could send us an audio recording, or you could write down your answers, whatever works best for you.
When you do send your expression of interest, please send that to info@wishdropincenter.org. You'll find the link at the end of this video, and make sure that you title the subject header with board member expression of interest.
And definitely tell us about yourself, your motivation for expressing interest, and what you hope to gain from WISH and bring to WISH.
Also love to hear about any lived experience, work experience, or community experience that you have, which would help to support you in a board role here at WISH.
This could mean your experience as a sex worker, as a service provider, as a community-based practitioner, anything that you find is relevant or that resonates with what we've just spoken about or what you read in the call to board members.
And if you have any questions in advance of sending us your interest, don't hesitate to get in touch with us. And you can send all of those questions to info@wishdropincenter.org. The email address is also following this video. Thank you so much for listening to this brief video. We hope it's given you a little bit of an idea of what we're looking for in the coming year and a half, 2 years. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. We're excited to get to know you, and we welcome expressions of interest. So please send them our way.
We really look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for watching this.